The chilling case of the Black Dahlia. January 15th, 1947. Los Angeles. A quiet morning in a neighborhood south of downtown. A young mother, out for a walk with her baby, notices what she thinks is a broken mannequin lying in the grass. But as she draws closer, she realizes the horrifying truth. It wasn't a mannequin at all. It was the mutilated body of 22-year-old Elizabeth Short, drained of blood and severed in half. This gruesome discovery would ignite one of the most infamous unsolved murders in American history. This is the chilling case of the Black Dahlia. Elizabeth Short was born on July 29, 1924, in Boston, Massachusetts. The third of 5 daughters, she grew up during the Great Depression, a time of hardship and broken families. When her father abandoned the family, Elizabeth's childhood was shaped by instability and longing for something bigger. By her late teens, Elizabeth dreamed of Hollywood. She was strikingly beautiful, dark hair, porcelain skin, and a magnetic smile that earned her attention wherever she went. The Los Angeles press would later dub her the Black Dahlia, inspired both by her love of dark clothing and the noir film The Blue Dahlia, which was popular at the time. But behind the nickname was a young woman searching for stability. She moved to California in pursuit of acting roles, taking odd jobs and relying on friends for places to stay. Elizabeth was often described as sweet and polite, but also restless, constantly moving between relationships and temporary homes. In the glittering city of Los Angeles, Elizabeth was chasing a dream. Instead, she would become part of one of its darkest nightmares. On that cold January morning in 1947, Elizabeth Short's body was discovered in Leimert Park. The sight was so shocking that the witness initially thought she had stumbled on a store mannequin. But it was far worse. Elizabeth's body had been cut in 2 at the waist, completely drained of blood, and posed in an almost theatrical display. Her mouth had been slashed from ear to ear in a grotesque Glasgow smile. The brutality was unlike anything the Los Angeles Police Department had seen. The sheer savagery of the crime immediately attracted nationwide attention. Newspapers splashed lurid headlines across the front pages. Radio stations described the discovery in grisly detail. And overnight, Elizabeth Short became a household name, forever remembered as the Black Dahlia. The LAPD launched one of the largest investigations in its history. More than 150 suspects were interrogated, ranging from boyfriends and acquaintances to total strangers. Tips flooded in from across the country. The press followed every lead, turning the case into a media circus. Just days after the discovery, the Los Angeles Examiner received a package allegedly from the killer. Inside were Elizabeth's personal belongings, her birth certificate, business cards, photographs, and an address book. The items had been meticulously cleaned with gasoline, suggesting the sender wanted to taunt police without leaving fingerprints. Detectives worked around the clock, but the trail was messy. False confessions poured in. More than 60 people eventually claimed responsibility, most of them desperate for attention. Meanwhile, the press painted Elizabeth as a mysterious femme fatale, fueling public intrigue but frustrating investigators. Despite the chaos, one thing was clear: this crime required precision. Whoever killed Elizabeth Short seemed to have medical or surgical knowledge. The clean severing of her body suggested skill, perhaps even a professional background. Over the years, dozens of theories have emerged, but a few suspects stand out. One of the most infamous is Dr. George Hodel, a wealthy Los Angeles physician known for his eccentric lifestyle and scandalous behavior. Hodel had medical training, which fit the theory of a skilled killer. In later years, his own son, Steve Hodel, a retired LAPD detective, would publicly claim his father was the Black Dahlia killer, citing circumstantial evidence and hidden photographs. Others believed the Black Dahlia was a victim of a serial killer. Some linked her death to the Cleveland torso murders of the 1930s due to the similar dismemberment techniques. Still others speculated that Elizabeth had become entangled with powerful men in Hollywood, and her murder was part of a larger conspiracy to keep secrets buried. Yet, despite countless theories, no charges ever stuck. Every suspect eventually slipped through the cracks of reasonable doubt. The Black Dahlia murder remains one of America's most enduring mysteries. Over 70 years later, the case continues to fascinate criminologists, authors, and filmmakers. Books, documentaries, and even Hollywood films have reimagined the story, each offering new theories but no definitive answers. Elizabeth Short's tragic death became more than a crime. It became a symbol of Los Angeles itself, a city of dreams, beauty, and glamour, but also darkness, danger, and secrets lurking beneath the surface. More than 7 decades later, one question remains unanswered. Who killed Elizabeth Short? Was it a brilliant doctor, a wandering predator, or someone she trusted? What do you think really happened in the chilling case of the Black Dahlia? Share your theories in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Dark Crime Chronicles for more haunting stories of murder, mystery, and the darkest corners of human nature. Thanks for watching, and remember, every crime tells a story, and every shadow hides a secret.